What's up, everybody? Christian James here. Today's video is some psychopath who tries to drown a little kid at a pool for looking at his girlfriend or something. I don't know. Let's take a look.
Jump full speed at me, put me in the pool. He was putting me in the pool. I couldn't get up. He was putting me under the pool. He was just pushing me back like this, and then he was pushing me back. Then he was me.
Well, my girlfriend caught him. Look at her sexually. I put my hands on him. Yes, I did. This man, I'm a grown man. He's a little boy. But at the end of the day, he didn't have no right to sit there and keep doing what he was doing. He was wrong.
On Sunday, July 3rd.
He may be wrong, but two wrongs don't make a right. And especially if he's a child, then you don't attack him that way. Also, how do you look at somebody sexually?
13th, 2025, officers with the Wildwood Police Department were dispatched to the Cypress Commons apartment complex on Huey Street after multiple callers reported an adult choking a child inside the community pool. When Officer Massell arrived and made contact with the 13-year-old victim, the story only grew more disturbing.
I don't even a grown man.
How old is he?
Okay, can I bring you over here and chat with you for a few minutes about what happened?
And
What's your
this is
name?
the daughter that he was playing with. That's the witness.
Okay, I'm gonna have Officer Gomez chat with her. Okay. My name's Officer Marslow. You can call me Bristy. I'm just gonna chat with you over here. Got a lot of people out playing today. If you want to chat with her, she was a witness over there. So, what's going on, man?
So the whole time we were in the pool, we were just having fun. So we was playing this little game. All of us, it was me, him, just all the kids was playing this little game. So we was playing, we was each other. And you can ask her, it was no offense, it was no harm in it. But I guess I tried to slam her, and then like, her dad thought that I was too rough for her, and then her mom had came in and stepped in, so I was playing with her mom a little bit, and then he jumped full speed at me, put me in the pool. He was putting me in the pool. I couldn't get up. He was putting me under the pool. He grabbed me by like, I don't even know what, because I ain't had no shirt, so he just grabbed me by my thing. He pulled me to the concrete where he steps at and was scraping my neck against the concrete saying, tell me something, and then that's when he got behind me. He started choking me, and I could not breathe.
See this?
Huh?
Wait, this?
That shit is crazy. So he thinks it's over because you played too rough with his daughter, and in the opening clip, the dude thinks it's from looking at somebody sexually. Either way, sir, you're fucking wrong. That's a little kid.
This? What happened on your elbow?
I got scraped by concrete.
Turn around. Where
That
are
shit
you?
gonna
He
burn.
was just putting me back like this, and then he was pushing me back. Then he was choking me. And I couldn't even breathe the whole time.
Do you know who this person is?
His name Dakota. I don't know this last name though.
Upon arrival, Officer Massell made contact with 13-year-old Caleb, a boy who just minutes earlier had been at the community pool, horseplaying with his friends, when the boyfriend of one of the girl's mothers decided the game had gone too far. According to Caleb, the man had sprinted across the pool deck fully clothed, jumped into the water, and gotten his hands on him, holding him underwater.
Only a psycho jumps in the pool fully clothed. That or a baby's drowning. And that was not a baby drowning. He's just a lunatic, sir. He's a fucking half fucking wit would take off their shoes first.
Him against the concrete pool wall multiple times and him for nearly a minute in front of a group of screaming kids. As the officer continued questioning the boy, things only grew more bizarre.
Do you know who's his daughter?
She's right there. Well, that's not really his daughter. That's his stepdaughter. But
This girl right here?
yes,
And he thought that you were her?
yeah, too hard for her. But you can ask her. She
So
knows it's a joke.
where's her dad at?
That's not her dad. But I don't know where he is. He won't come outside. My whole family tried to get him to come outside. He won't come outside.
Of course you
Go
would.
hang out with mom,
What a
okay?
coward.
Where does he live?
In fairness, you gotta get your ass whooped. So, look, the police should handle it all day.
Is there a reason you're sitting on your knees? Let me see your hands. All right, you can stand up. What's going on?
Weirdo.
Some kid went underneath the pool and looked at my or whatever you want to say, stepdaughter, because I'm in a relationship with her.
Okay.
And he went underneath the pool and he caught her. Well, my girlfriend caught him in the mid-process of trying to like
466-449.
look at her and like probably potentially touch at her.
I'm looking at.
How do you catch somebody underwater? Like, okay, you scuba dive, you're looking at stuff, you got your goggles on and shit, but there's a community pool, there's a lot of stuff. So unless you're like right up in there, how are you seeing anything? How does something look like? Is he, you know what I mean? Like, what is he doing? This is, sounds like an excuse not to get arrested for being a fucking lunatic.
The kid in the red shorts with no shirt on over there. His name's Caleb.
1012.
And that's the only
No,
person.
who saw that? You said somebody.
Everybody. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't got nothing to lie. Everybody did.
Yeah,
All
I
of
was
them.
there too, which is why when
I'm gonna have you go with Gomez.
when I went
Away from us, though. So go ahead.
I know how this all goes.
That's awesome. I mean, So finish your story. So you were told by your girlfriend that he was attempting to inappropriately touch her.
Yes, and like look at her and all this other stuff.
What does that mean to
He
look
went
at
under
someone?
the water, and he would only do it underneath the water.
Okay.
He won't do it above the water where me and her can see him.
Okay.
See him. And he's done it like throughout the whole day.
473
Okay.
And I brought it to her attention, and she got in the pool, and he went underneath the water again to do the same thing, and she caught him. And that's when she's like, "Hey, I'm here," da 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 da, and like caught him in in the mid action of it.
Mid-action of what? Like, I've been in the pool. I'm trying to imagine what he's looking at. She's wearing a bathing suit above or below, unless this little girl is wearing an inappropriate bathing suit for her age. I don't know. What the hell could he be looking at? Underwater or above water? It's all the same. Have I missed something about bathing suits? Is it like a pen when you flip it upside down when they go underwater? Does it come off? What the fuck?
So what do? I'm supposed to defend them with my heart,
With
my
your
life.
brain.
I'm supposed
Brain.
to protect her daughter and her son and her. So when they were being targeted, I stepped in, and I even told him if he wanted to go get his daddy, go get your daddy.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
You know, at the end of the day, you're wrong for what you're doing. You're sitting here like doing shit and like looking at her like she's a piece of
Well, did he touch her at all, or was
yes,
he was
yes,
look?
yes.
Did he today?
Yes. I probably won't tell you. It'll probably be, and it will always pull in. That's what he said.
And did you observe anything?
Yes, I did. I was over there all day. Yes,
And
ma'am.
you observed him touch her inappropriately.
Yes.
What did you observe
He'd
him?
go underneath the water and like pick her up and like her. But you don't need to pick somebody up by like going up behind their thighs and shit.
How else you pick someone up? Like, if they're underwater, you grab them by their hips because they don't weigh as much underwater. There's buoyancy. And you pick them up and you throw them because otherwise it's a girl. So do you want him to grab her under her armpits and chuck her? Like, come on, bro. Come on, I got a daughter. This sounds fucking idiotic. Look, also, if you watch it all day and you don't like it in the beginning, you tell him to stop immediately, or you tell that girl, if she'll listen to you, if you have that that right in your own home, so to speak, that it's not appropriate for him to knock it the fuck off.
So, like,
Just like down low.
When Officer Massell made contact with the man later identified as 24-year-old Dakota Lee Henry, the encounter got off to a strange start, and within long, the first cracks in his story began to show.
Yeah.
he was grabbing her thighs or her.
Like
her
there, just like all the way around there.
well, you're a grown enough person to know what the anatomy on a body is. So use the anatomy. You don't have to. Don't grab
okay,
me.
Well, all this right here. All
So the
this,
upper
all this.
thighs?
Yes, ma'am.
But not the or the.
I can't say.
But you
I
didn't.
Was under,
did
I wasn't
you?
under the water to see it.
So
ma'am.
you didn't see him touch
I
her
couldn't say.
private
Couldn't
areas.
say. Again, I can't.
Well,
see
you
the
can
water.
say if you saw it or not.
But if above the water, I can. But underneath the water, I can't.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you again. Did you observe him touch her inappropriately on her any of her private parts? Did you observe it with your eyes?
Blue Subaru Outback, 222.
Maybe
correction
one
number
time?
period.
Dude, you just hang yourself out to dry because the answer is no. You just didn't like what was happening.
01.
Today,
He grabbed her above her,
above her ass or her.
above her. It's
Okay,
still
so
close enough.
here we go. Let's focus.
So should it be touching another
No,
like that?
look,
inappropriately?
I'm not trying to judge. I'm trying to get on the same page
I
as you.
already know what your job
so
is. It's
you
to get my story and to get their story.
So you
and their
understand
story.
above the
It's not. Well, I know.
is the lower back. That's what is a private area? Can you tell me?
The private area would be.
Don't. Okay.
My.
Okay. What else on a woman is a private area?
Breast.
Did you observe him touch any of those areas?
Would you count the lower back?
This is
That
why
is
he's getting a
not-
basic
So
anatomy
that's not
lesson from
any
a
of the
female
areas
cop.
you just described to
yes,
me
ma'am.
as anatomy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's continue on. All that occurred today, and then tell me the rest. What else went down?
I left. I turned around and left. I got tired of seeing the same it's funny how all those kids won't go over there and do the same thing that he was doing. Only him though.
So nothing else occurred between you and this? You didn't speak with him or anything like that, or go swim, or get in the water?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I put my hands on him. Yes, I did. Yes, man, I'm a grown-ass man. He's a little boy. Yes, but at the end of the day, he didn't have no right to sit there.
Him or anything like that, or go swim, or get in the water?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I put my hands on him. Yes, I did. Yes, man, I'm a grown-ass man. He's a little boy. Yes.
I just want to make sure you said it. So you're a grown ass man. You're not, and he's a little boy. That is correct. And he did not do anything by definition. Again, I have a daughter. If they're playing in the pool and it's the same as like gymnastics or the same as cheerleading where they throw them up, They have to grab them somewhere, because if you grab her under the armpit and get a handful, I'm going to snap. So if you grab them here and they jump with you, like we've all been in the pool, I've done it. You just, dude, just because you don't like it doesn't mean you give the right to choke a little fucking kid, bottom line. You tell his parents, you tell the little girl, you take her home, you tell the lifeguard, you tell somebody at the pool. This is the last case scenario if no reasonable step works. Come on, bro. Come on.
But at the end of the day, he didn't have no right.
Oh, you had no right, dude. Two wrongs don't make it right.
And he knows he was wrong. And yes, I will put my hands behind my back. I already know I'm under arrest.
I'm still talking to you right now.
But I know at the end of the day how this is going to end. This is not my first rodeo. That I am going to jail. And that is fine. That is perfectly fine.
No, it's
The only
not.
thing I request is that the truth. So that way I can go ahead and fulfill my head with what is to come when I get there.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Okay, that's great.
Nuts.
So,
Like I said,
did you run
nuts.
from us? Did you?
No, I did not run. I
Okay.
ran to the house after the incident. And I came here and I sat here and waited for you guys. I don't need to run. I have a truck and everything. I could have jumped in my truck and left and go all the way to Orlando, but I didn't.
Okay.
And I'm not going to. Again, I'm not going to run from what I did.
I'm going to read this just because I have
You
to.
have the right to remain
So you have the
silent.
right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. With that in mind, are you wanting to answer any questions that I have?
No, ma'am.
No.
You don't want to?
Anything that I say will be used against me, like you just said, in a court of law. So it's best that I say nothing.
Okay, I'll have you turn around. I'm going to...
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to just... Here, let's have you come sit right here with Officer Lyons while he runs you. Just have a seat right here for me, okay?
Can I stand?
No, I'd rather you sit. You seem pretty limber. Look at that. That's good. You got him?
According to Dakota, Caleb had been looking at his stepdaughter, but when the officer pushed for the details that would actually make any of that criminal, Dakota contradicted himself out loud. He clearly thought he had already told his story well enough to walk away from it. But his own girlfriend, the mother of the girl he was claiming to have defended, was about to give her own statement to officers, and her version of the afternoon didn't have a lot in common with his.
Okay.
Hi.
So what we got?
So basically what she's telling me is the same thing the daughter said. Her friend was playing with her, grabbed her by the legs, and was of course playing around. She didn't like that because of her daughter's situation in the past for getting by another boy.
Well, there you have it. But then you have to set that expectation for her when she goes to the pool. Little boys are not aware of this. They're not thinking. No one would think of that to play with their friend at the pool when you're throwing them in the air.
Who was like
Understandable.
a friend like that as well. And so she kind of just jumped in the pool and was like, hey, like, what's, like, you know, what are you doing?
Kind of. So, and then he like didn't get to her. He got to me first. To where when he came up, he was like, oh, and I was just like, hey, how's it going? I'm not Avril. Like, you wanna?
That's your daughter's name?
Yes, Avril. Yes. And so and then Caleb, literally instead went down and he like picked me up by the legs, like to. I don't know if he just thought it was a joke or he just thought I was part of the horseplay. But the moment he saw me was when he jumped in.
Okay. So at any point, did he touch her inappropriately? On her?
To be honest, I didn't see any, and half of it literally between them all, like horse playing around. I didn't see it, and no disrespect, but it's not like you can see what goes on.
No, and I understand that, but it's a question I have to ask. If you observed any type of inappropriate touching,
Do I think
on
it's
your
a
daughter's-
little,
All the way
like,
up
too
to
close
apartment
or too
details of the building?
touchy-feely? Yes, but according to them, that they're just playing around. And
at any point did you see him touch any of...
If the girl doesn't think it's inappropriate and she's been essayed in the past, she would have a very good personal indication of what it is and is not appropriate. And if she does not find it inappropriate, it's not inappropriate. At what point does the child, okay, the adolescent, the minor, if you will, get to make any decision of their own, especially if they have a history of understanding what's inappropriate or not?
your daughter's
This is a classic
Areas?
overreaction.
private areas?
no,
Alrighty. Just hang tight with her for me. What did Avril say?
It's the same thing that her friend and her were just playing around, and it was all a joke. It was nothing serious or anything like that. That's just how they play, and she's very close with Caleb.
So she didn't say that
Of course,
he...
otherwise she wouldn't allow it. Nobody would allow it if they're not close to someone.
If you want to get her
Just
ID...
put your butt right in the face when they throw you. We've all been
If it
children
wasn't
in the
already
pool.
painfully clear, it certainly became clear when even Avril, according to the stepdad, the girl he had tried to protect, didn't see the boy's actions as any big deal and thought he'd overreacted big time. And one thing was for sure, the boy's mom wouldn't just let this incident slide.
She
So
shouldn't.
at this point, what is it you're wanting to see done? Are you wanting to test?
Absolutely, because that don't make no sense. I'm sorry.
Is he able to write a statement for me as to what occurred?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you present?
No, I was in the house.
Okay.
Just left the pool, and the crazy thing about it is they was just playing all day long. He even gave my son popsicles.
Okay.
So I'm not understanding why.
No prior history with
Never. I never had any problems out here.
Alrighty. Ms. Averill, are you able to write a statement as to what occurred today?
Yeah, I can literally explain to you the whole thing.
I know we have to request a written statement. You don't have to. It's your choice. Okay.
I can write
All right, I'm gonna just get some paperwork, okay? So I'm gonna give each of you a piece of paper. I'm gonna get you pens. I'm gonna explain to you, okay? I only want the facts as to what occurred today with this incident. Nothing like you've had, you know what I mean? Nothing from the past.
Yeah.
Just what occurred today. If you need more room than this, please come to one of the officers and we'll get you another sheet. We don't want you to write in the back, okay?
Do you want me to write on how it happened? Like what
Just
happened?
what occurred today, like what you told me over here.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to put your name and your birthday, and then you can have, if you know it, your address and your phone number, okay? All right. Welcome to shift. I got to still get the other girl's name. I've got both the kids writing statements. Did anybody give you the...
Maybe I'm very brief. I just want to talk to you because I don't know much. I came up like half an hour.
Right. So when I came up and approached him, first of all, he was on his knees.
He's a super weird dude. Super fucking weird dude.
Got up. Basically, I asked him what happened. He told me that he basically has been watching all day Caleb, the little boy, touch Averill, his stepdaughter, inappropriately all day. Yeah, well, it's his girlfriend's daughter, calls her his stepdaughter, so they all live together. He said that he's been watching Caleb touch her inappropriately all day, and I said, what do you mean inappropriately? And he said, like the thighs. So I said, at any point did he touch her private parts? Well, he touched her thighs. I said, so I specified and clarified what private parts were. And then I asked him, did he touch any other parts? He said, well, he touched her above the. So no, he did not. Hey, thank you, buddy. I'll be with you in just a second, okay?
Let me know if you can read it. I can read it.
Okay. It looks pretty good.
Probably better than my handwriting. I'm
so he
left-handed.
said no, none of those areas were touched. But and then I said, okay, so what else happened? And he said I put my hands on him. At that point.
Hey, is that kid that come over here? He put his hands on him?
Yeah, he put his hands on that kid.
Want to just walk over here?
Yeah. At that point, I read Miranda, and he declined to answer any further questions. Mom wants to press charges.
As she should.
In the end, Dakota Lee Henry was arrested and charged with cruelty, abuse without great bodily harm, and transported to the Sumter County Detention Center on a $15,000 bond. During the investigation, Averill's mother told officers something Dakota had failed to mention. He had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and he was not taking his prescribed medication. She had known him for a total of 3 months. He had been living in her home with her children for 2. The 13-year-old boy in that pool had been Averill's best friend for over 2.5 years.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Women, if you bring men in your house to meet your damn children, to live with your damn children, make sure they're taking their fucking meds. And make sure maybe they're not even on meds. Unless they're taking vitamins, you know what I mean? Just because you like them doesn't mean they're good to have around. What's love got to do with it, like the song says? I'm good, little boys. I'm glad little boy's okay. I'm glad that did not get worse. It's always better for a video when the guy does something crazy.
That's right, I said it.
Well, it was about to be crazy when he was sitting on his knees. But at the end of the day, I'm glad everything turned out all right. I'm glad that that dude did not seriously harm that kid. Like, at the end of the day, bro, take your fucking meds. But there's a problem with being crazy. You don't know you're crazy because you don't see the crazy. It's like when you're drunk, you don't see how drunk you are when you're acting normal. You think you're acting completely normal and you're shit-faced. Not exactly the same thing. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe.